A warm welcome to our students and their families. This presentation will cover how the NAPLAN test will be conducted at MSJ and the materials that students will need to have prepared in order to complete the test. NAPLAN is a nationwide series of tests that assess the literacy and numeracy capabilities of students in years 3, 5, 7 and 9. This year, NAPLAN will involve all students who are in years 7 and 9. Families should have received a letter about this year's NAPLAN last month. NAPLAN comprises of 4 tests. These are reading, writing, conventions of language, and numeracies. Students may sit 1 or 2 tests of NAPLAN on any of the 3 days of testing. The first test that students will complete is the writing test. This will be a 42-minute exercise. Students will be given a visual prompt and then asked to write a piece on that prompt. The general approach that we suggest is that students spend 5 minutes planning what they are going to write, then spend anywhere between 30 to 35 minutes writing, using the remaining time to correct any errors that they can pick up in their written piece. The next test for students is the reading test. This test is generally a reading comprehension test. Students will be asked questions relating to a piece of writing. Such questions may be multiple choice or may require a short written response. Following the reading test, students will then complete the conventions of language test. This task evaluates each student's spelling and use of grammar and punctuation. This test will go for 45 minutes. The last test that students will complete is the numeracy test. This will assess their mathematical understanding and reasoning. Students will not be permitted a calculator for this test. As the test is online, certain questions may allow for an online calculator to be used. Presented here is the schedule for the NAPLAN test. The test will run on Wednesday 13th of March, Thursday 14th of March and Friday 15th of March. Please note here that for our Year 7 students, they are commencing their testing at 8:40 a.m. each of the 3 days. It is important that they are here at school well before the test and congregate outside the Mary MacKillop Centre at 8:35 a.m. For students who are absent, there will be make-up sessions on either Monday the 18th of March or Friday the 22nd of March. The day on which these make-ups are done will be dependent on the college's camp schedule. Students will be notified accordingly. For each of the tests, students will require their college laptops, fully charged for each day. They will require headphones, but they cannot be wireless headphones. They are also permitted to bring in a grey lead pencil. Students will be provided with paper during the test. This is so that they can use the paper to do any working out if they should need to. What they write on the paper is not submitted as part of their test. Students will also need to ensure that they have the correct browser to complete the NAPLAN test. Our college IT team will see to this. Students should note, if they are not present at the NAPLAN presentation on the Wednesday 6th of March, they should touch base with IT to ensure that they are using the correct system. Provided that NAPLAN tests are formal assessments authorised by VCAA and ACARA, there are strict rules around how students complete these tests. Students need to be aware of the following. They are not permitted any materials that are not approved. This includes their phones and smartwatches. This means no phones, no smartwatches. There is to be no talking and no forms of communication during the test, and students must follow all the instructions of the supervisors. Members of the Learning Development team will be present during the test to address any inappropriate behaviour, but students should ensure that they follow the instructions and are on their best behaviour. Some students now have been approved for adjustments. Those students should now know what these adjustments are. If students have any questions about adjustments, they must talk to a member of the college's Learning Diversity team. Thank you for listening, and I wish our students the very best with their NAPLAN.